A Tylenol costs about 2 cents to make. You take it for a headache. No big deal. Now imagine that headache is blinding. You are in an emergency room. And that exact same pill, suddenly it's $15 or $18 and 80,000% markup. That's not medicine. That's modern art pricing. How does a multi-billion-dollar institution pull off this heist? And why do you often, without a single thought, just hand over your wallet? This isn't just greed. This is brilliant, brutal psychological strategy. It's called captive pricing. You're at the airport, running to catch a flight. You're thirsty. You grab a bottle of water, $6. Popcorn at the movies, $8. Even though it costs less than a dollar to make. Hotels, stadium, concert venue. These aren't just places. They're carefully constructed psychological traps. They don't make their real money on the flight, the movie ticket, or the hotel room. Those are just the entrance fees, the bait. Their real profit comes from what you buy after you're inside, after you're captive. But why do you fall for it every single time? The first trick, cognitive load. When your brain is busy, stressed, or in unfamiliar territory, it takes shortcuts. It doesn't want to think. You're in hospital, you're sick, worried, tired. Your cognitive load is through the roof. The last thing you're doing is price checking a Tylenol. You are at the airport, exhausted after security, racing to your gate. You barely glance at the $6 water before you tap your card. Your brain is conserving energy. You're in survival mode, not in negotiation mode. Businesses know this and they exploit it. The second trick, price anchoring. Imagine a movie theater selling popcorn. They offer a premium family bucket for $20 and then a regular bucket for $8. Suddenly, that $8 popcorn, which is already a massive markup, feels like a bargain compared to the $20 option. The $20 bucket isn't meant to be sold, it's the anchor. It makes the slightly less ridiculous price seem reasonable. Your brain latches onto the first price it sees and then judges everything else against that inflated anchor. The third trick, contextual value shift. You'd never pay $5 for a bottle of water at the grocery store, but at a concert, after the hours of standing in the sun, you don't flinch. Why? Because the value of that water changes with the context. At a concert, it's not just water, it's hydration, relief, survival. In a hospital, that Tylenol isn't just pain relief, it's comfort, care, hope. These environments shift your perception, making you accept prices you'd scoff at anywhere else. The item hasn't changed, but your perception of its worth has. This is the genius of captive pricing. These businesses aren't actually selling their core product. The movie ticket, the flight, the hospital room, those are just loss leaders. They are gatekeepers. Their real profit center is the captive audience inside, selling you that overpriced water, that marked up Tylenol, that $8 popcorn that cost an 80 cent. They have optimized their entire business model around your inability to say no once you are trapped. So, how do you defend against this brilliant manipulation? First, preempt. Anticipate the captive environment. If you're going to the movies, bring your own snacks. If you're flying, bring an empty water bottle for refills. Second, pause. When your cognitive load is high, force yourself to take a breath. Quickly assess, is there any alternative, even a slightly less bad one? Third, re-anchor. Remind yourself of the true price. That $6 airport water is a $1 at a grocery store water. Mentally re-anchor the price of its actual value. Fourth, question context. Is the item really worth that much here? Or is the environment just tricking you? Your brain is being hijacked. It's time to take control back. From the simple Tylenol to the airport snack, captive pricing is a pervasive, almost invisible psychological scam designed to extract maximum profit from your vulnerability. But now you know the tricks, the next time you are in a captive environment, ask yourself, am I truly paying for the product or just for the privilege of being trapped? If you want to know more breakdowns like this, subscribe. We decode the psychology brands use to shape every decision you make.